Some privileged people in the fake current reality don't know how good they have it. The fact that they can just live a good life without consequences, and the fact that they are allowed to have an opinion on things, is just sad. You should be paying me a fee because people like me paved the way for you dumb fucks. Me and my audience went through the trenches just so you can sit there on your ass doing the bare minimum. All Jesus' world is a slavery simulator because nothing ever changes. And throughout my whole life, I felt like a fucking servant and get zero in return. Then all people do is lie and lie, saying how things are gonna get better for you. Technically, they're not wrong. We are shifters, so yeah, we're immortals. But in terms of our current lives, the way it has been enhanced is so small and doesn't deserve overpraising. Because I deserve to have a great life in all realities. If you fall for the gaslighting this world and the people in it do to you, you're an idiot. Want to know an actual good life? My desired reality, because that place is a masterpiece. It's nice. The living conditions are good. I'm treated normally. I'm respected. I can live normally in it. That is the definition of true unbreakable heaven. Those beautiful worlds actually are on their best behavior and just give us the shit. Where this place is a broken ass game that Jesus released, and the patches he does when he quote unquote answers your prayers is stuff that never should have been an issue in the first place. Especially for a self proclaimed eternal figure that is supposed to love everybody. No, instead, he hides so many great things we can have behind his own paywall. So, to him, our desires are microtransactions. And it's just endless years of grinding only to unlock one and rinse and repeat. He is honestly worse than 2K Sports and EA because, at least in those games, I have control of my destiny and can take shortcuts on my way to success. Especially games like The Sims or any WWE 2K game. Those are flawed games, and somewhere out there, they are alternate realities, but they definitely are better than the current reality. To people who sit there constantly defending the volatility and sugarcoating the destruction in this world. Why do you love suffering? You so badly want to die a martyr. And guess what? I'll make sure you have it your way, cause I'm gonna keep talking shit. Yes, it is God's fault, and all the spoon-fed people, because your Lord is the quarterback of this world. God being the world's quarterback, who does it fall on when his people fail to help spread justice, love, and equality? Him, because by your logic, since it's his place, that's his job to fulfill that, and the rest of you should be doing your job. If his way is truly it, instead of just taking and taking from the unfortunate, God, the quarterback, and his team are just straight up trash. Imagine if this was a workplace in the real world. If Jesus ran a company and his followers were the workers, you'd be complaining about how Jesus is a shitty boss who plays favoritism. It doesn't treat you with respect, and saying how his followers can get away with stuff that you probably get in trouble for. But just because the invisible dickhead has a book written about him by a mortal man, somehow his way is infathomable? I'm going to use myself as an example. You see how I teach shifting, right? And try to give you faith. I go above and beyond for y'all, and even have helped people along the way. Now, I'm not a know-it-all, or claim to have any moral superiority, as I say I can only give you advice on what to do, but it's up to you to take action. Guess what, though? I admit I'm still learning along the way, and I'm not perfect. So I did my job as a leader to not give false hope to my team. Sure, in the Bible it says we should take action in everything, But Jesus, though, is claimed to be perfect with no contradictions, so yes, we can blame him if our wishes are not being granted. Same way at work, if the team fails, the company is going to blame the boss because they're the ones that set the example. In my desired reality, I am a leader there too. And if hypothetically things go wrong with my people, I'm the one that will accept the consequences. People are so scared to call anyone out these days for the errors of their ways. Let's talk about my teacher. There was a time period, just this year actually, when I actively slandered her Bible study group and tried to take it down, but rightfully so. The people in it wanted my dignity and pride, but I refused to give it to them. It was mostly her fault because she should have stepped in and had a constructive conversation with me about the issue, but she waited until it got worse. Only when the situation impacted her is when she did, but not out of authenticity and compassion. She resorted to full on attacks without any reasoning behind, oh, I was uncomfortable. I don't give a fuck what Bible verse or moral bullshit she preaches. Her actions don't align with them at all. It was around May when her Bible study group graduated from the college in my local area. But I made it all about myself, ha, because it is all about me. Nowadays, she doesn't post any photos or stories of her students much anymore, and that is a good thing. I don't know if I had anything to do with that or not, but if so, good. It's not like any of them deserve the spotlight anyways, because she has shit taste in people. To anyone associated with her, y'all better thank me for that. I cleared your feed from toxicity. You're welcome. Shame on you for those that constantly glaze them. Shame on you for those who try to help them live blissfully at my expense. Shame on you for taunting me with their presence. Shame on you for trying to make me forgive them. Y'all want to switch up acts as much as I change backgrounds for my content. Insult me on the internet, but pretend to be nice to me in person. Or there's some special person that stalks my ass with weird hate comments, but then 8 months later, shows random compassion out of nowhere. Wow. And you morons want to question my integrity. Let's just say if I did hold my tongue and still remained a good person, then what are y'all gonna say? You'll be talking about how I need to speak up and I don't respect myself. What is it gonna be? You're gonna hate anyways, so I'll just do whatever the fuck I want. Where were you when I needed you the most during my humblest moments? Nowhere. You're not mad because I'm succeeding. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure at one point you did root for me. You're just mad because I'm succeeding in a way that's not yours. I want every single person my age who is tall, white, religious, and think they're the only ones with moral clarity to fail. I hate you, and I hate your family. I got the balls to say this because when you're a god, you fear nothing and nobody. Want to see a magic trick? See this country boy right here? I'm gonna laser his fucking dick off.